Kenya is a country in East Africa with a rich history that dates back thousands of years. Archaeological discoveries indicate that some of the earliest human ancestors lived in Kenya, including the famous Homo habilis fossils discovered in the Great Rift Valley. These findings have earned Kenya the nickname the Cradle of Mankind. Pre-colonial era, before colonialism, Kenya was home to various indigenous communities, each with distinct cultures and traditions. Key ethnic groups such as the Kikuyu, Luo Komba, and Maasai played important roles in the region's history. Arab traders began arriving on the coast in the 1st century CE, establishing trade networks for ivory, gold, and slaves. This trade facilitated the emergence of Swahili culture, blending African, Arab, Persian, and Indian influences. Colonial era 1895 to 1963. Kenya became a British protectorate in 1895 and later a colony in 1920. The construction of the Uganda Railway 1896 to 1901 brought significant development, but also displacement of local communities. The colonial government exploited Kenyan resources and subjected the population to forced labor and taxation. Resistance movements emerged, with notable leaders such as Jomo Kenyatta and the Mau Mau Uprising 1952 to 1960 advocating for independence. These efforts culminated in Kenya gaining independence on December 12, 1963, post-independence era. Jomo Kenyatta became Kenya's first president and led the country until his death in 1978. Kenya has since transitioned through various political phases, including one-party rule and the adoption of multi-party democracy in the 1990s. The 2007 to 2008 post-election violence marked a challenging period, but a new constitution was adopted in 2010. Enhancing devolution and governance. Religious thought in Kenya. Kenya is a religiously diverse nation with Christianity being the dominant faith. Over 80% of the population identify as Christians, followed by Muslims 10 to 12%, traditional African religions, and other faiths. Interfaith dialogue is common, and many Kenyans blend traditional beliefs with modern religions. Religious sites like the Lamu Old Town and the Jamia Mosque in Nairobi reflect Kenya's Islamic heritage, while churches like the All Saints Cathedral signify Christian influence. Cultural heritage. Kenya's culture is vibrant and diverse, shaped by its 40-plus ethnic groups. The country is famous for its traditional music, dance, and art forms, such as the Maasai beadwork and Kikuyu pottery. Key aspects of Kenyan culture. Swahili culture. Along the coast, Swahili traditions blend African and Arab influences, characterized by unique architecture, cuisine, and festivals like Maulid. Traditional music and dance. Music is central to Kenyan life, with instruments like drums, lyres, and flutes used in ceremonies. National attire. Kenyan traditional clothing includes the brightly colored shukas of the Maasai and kanga worn by coastal communities. Cuisine. Staple foods include ugali, sukuma wiki, and coastal dishes like pilaf and biryani. Important events in Kenyan history. Discovery of fossils in Turkana 1970 to 1977. Unearthing of ancient hominid fossils like Turkana boy strengthened Kenya's role in the study of human evolution. Independence 1963. Kenya gained sovereignty from British colonial rule. Mau Mau Uprising 1952 to 1960. A significant resistance movement against colonialism. Adoption of the 2010 Constitution. Strengthened governance through devolution and introduced greater civil liberties. Facts about Kenya. Cradle of humanity. Kenya is home to some of the oldest human fossils, dating back millions of years. Great Migration. The annual migration of wildebeests in the Masai Mara is one of the world's most spectacular wildlife events. Diverse ecosystems, from the Rift Valley to Mount Kenya and Lake Victoria, Kenya boasts a rich biodiversity. Athletic excellence. Kenyan runners dominate long-distance races globally, with athletes like Eliud Kipchoge breaking world records. And hub. Nairobi hosts major UN offices, including the United Nations Environment Programme UNEP headquarters. Kenya's contribution to global development. Wildlife conservation. Kenya is a leader in wildlife conservation, home to national parks like Masai Mara and Tsavo, contributing to global biodiversity. Tourism. Kenyan safaris attract millions of visitors, promoting ecotourism and raising awareness about wildlife protection. Scientific research. Discoveries in paleontology and anthropology have advanced understanding of human origins. Athletics. Kenyan athletes inspire global sporting communities, breaking records and promoting health and fitness. Cultural diplomacy. Kenya's rich heritage, showcased in art, music, and festivals, has helped promote global cultural exchange. Kenya's combination of ancient heritage, modern contributions, and natural wonders makes it a significant player in the development of human civilization and the global community.